getting a bite. Getting a bite. Fish on. Hi guys, welcome back to Casper Trek Outdoors. Today we are just going to go on a quick Thursday night excursion to go see if we can catch some fish. Come along for the ride with me. Hopefully we'll get into something tonight. All my rods rigged up. There's unfortunately more boats, but we'll see if we can go out and make something happen anyways. So now is as good a time as any to just kind of discuss with you guys why I started this channel and what I'm trying to accomplish here. And a lot of that is just trying to help new anglers and experienced anglers help each other build a community here in Eastern Idaho, help each other out, learn from one another, hunting and fishing, outdoors in general. I want to build something here that can span more than the digital space. That's what I'm trying to do. From Oregon originally, so I love to go salmon fishing, which is why my float rod is actually a steelhead rod, but I like it because I cast a lot further with it. I just want to take you guys with me on some adventures. Hopefully, eventually get some groups and stuff together to actually go on some real in-person adventures and do some events, maybe some charity work. Yeah, just help the community here in Eastern Idaho, but also maybe abroad eventually. But mostly I just want to start here and show you guys how much fun you can have in this great state. Show some salmon fishing or something. Maybe some salmon fishing in Idaho. Still need to try that. I do like having this 2-rod permit, so it's nice as you can soak bait and throw moving bait because I get bored. I like repetitive casting. Comes from growing up fishing for bass. Caught my personal best smallmouth in Idaho, which wasn't a record breaker by any means, but it was good for me. Break records or catch fish you haven't caught before, and looking to do some of that this summer. Want to catch a whitefish, hopefully, this summer or fall. Catch as many species of trout as I can. Catch a walleye. Want to catch a big smallmouth or bigger smallmouth. Maybe catch a sturgeon. We got some goals this year. Also love hard water fishing. So I know a little deeper right here. Gets shallower to my left, and then there's like a over to the right a little bit more. There's also a shallower spot, so that drop off in between the two can really help catch fish. Just remember too, even if you're coming out here after work or what have you, like I am, just enjoy your time. I would say enjoy the peace and quiet. It's a little loud today, but enjoy it nonetheless. It's not all about catching the fish, although catching the fish is super awesome, but a lot of it is just about getting out, relaxing, recharging, getting some peace and quiet. Now I know it's a little bit deeper here, so I let it sink and then I'm kind of reeling at different speeds, but I keep my rod tip down because that'll help keep it down in the water. If you pull it up, then that pulls it up higher. Also, with a spinner, you can pause. Spoons are better for pausing, but you can pause on a spinner because sometimes that pause will be just enough to get those fish to bite. Spinners are good all around. You can catch anything on a spinner. I should say any predatory fish, really. One gentleman I met here, I can't remember what bait he was using, but he was fishing off the bottom. He would just sit there, and he was down a ways, but he'd just sit there and he was catching them left and right. I thought that was insane. He was also fishing in the fall though, so I don't know if the colder water had something to do with it or what, but they weren't freshly stocked fish. Not to be disparaging against recreational boaters. There's always been that little bit of animosity between anglers and recreational boaters. I'm not trying to say that they shouldn't have a place to be. I'm just saying that for the hobby that I enjoy the water on, they're kind of annoying. But then I know some people who are recreational boaters who would say that us fishermen can be a little bit annoying. I really just want this blue rod to bury. I need to work the funk off that rod. I'm a fisherman. I am superstitious. I have not caught a fish yet with that rod. Had one slight bite, but have not caught a fish. All my other rods here have caught fish. So in my mind, that makes them lucky. It's funny, I was listening to a podcast about the placebo effect. It was a placebo effect when hunting. Definitely feel like the placebo effect is a real thing, especially when fishing. You got your lucky color, your lucky rod, your lucky spot. Heck, when I go plunking in the big rivers for steelhead and salmon, I had a lucky bell and I lost it. Don't know what happened to it. I called it the bell that always rings. It's a big old bell, like a cowbell. I always thought that as long as I had that bell, I'd catch fish. Just goes to show placebo effect. Or maybe I'm right to be superstitious. Who knows? If you guys have any specific things you'd like to see on this channel, please leave them down in the comments below. Got any questions for me, please let me know. Same lure on there, and your cadence, however you're fishing it, can be the difference between catching a fish and not catching a fish. You can have the same fish chasing it in and just don't like what you're doing. And then you switch it up just slightly, you get a bite. Oh, that was a fish. I don't think I got it. Dang it, that was a fish. 100% that was actually a bite. We're not completely skunked. We're just 80% skunked. See if I can get another bite. He might have got a little hook in his mouth. Decided that he didn't want no more of that shiny thing spinning around his face. Just need a bite on this rod, guys. I know I was just saying, it's probably placebo effect. I don't care. I work the stink off it. I'm gonna reel this rod in here just to make sure we're still fishing. Make sure I haven't missed a bite and it stripped me clean. Because that can happen if you're not paying attention. I might cast further to my left here just to give me a little bit more open water to my right. Then watch fish will start jumping over there, but they won't be biting the bottom. And I'll be trying to throw my spinner around it. So I got some grass. Hook's still exposed. All's looking good there. Let's see if she's still floating. Still floating. So that is still productively fishing. Put that right over there. This rod's moving all over the place, but because of the wind, you'll know you can't trust the line and you can't trust the whole rod. You gotta really trust the tip of the rod because the wind can make the rod sway. The wind can blow. Oh, found grass again. We're doing good. The wind can blow a lot of things around, but it can't make a rod tip dance on its own. Not typically. Something to always keep in mind when you're getting antsy and feeling like there's a bite. Oh, there's a bite now. No, there's not. Might give that guy off to the left there another shot and see if he decided he wants to play ball and be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe he's hungry. Maybe he wants some metal in the face. We shall see. Oh, getting a bite. Getting a bite. Fish on. Fish on. Go underneath here. Fish on. Good old garlic power bait. Oh, there's a nice little trout. There we go, guys. Hey, and that's the $25 setup right there. I don't know how light this line is, so trying not to horse them in. There we go, guys. Look at that. That was a dandy trout. We might be keeping that. We might be keeping that right there. Oh, that is a good trout. Heck yeah. That tug is the drug. Yes, am I playing him a little bit more than I probably could? Yes, I am. I'm not even gonna lie. I am 100% playing him a little bit more than I probably could, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know what test this line is. And one thing about river trout, anything that deals with current, they ugh, should have brought my net. Heck yeah. Okay. Should have brought my net. Let's get him up. Let's get away from the water. Don't hold your line like this if you can't help it. This is how you break your line. Look at that. We're keeping him. He's already bleeding. I got to him a little bit late there. That's a good looking. That is a good looking trout there, guys. Take a look at that. That is awesome. That is exactly what we want to see. I'm gonna get my pliers, get this guy unhooked, and maybe see if we can catch another one. Hey, 25 bucks. You can go fishing for 25 bucks. Just proved it right there, and got the stank off my rod. There you go, guys. 25 bucks. That's all you need to get started. It's a dandy trout, dandy rainbow. We're gonna keep this guy just because he choked that hook. I actually accidentally, like I said, that line, I don't know what test it is, but I cut it with my pliers trying to get the hook out. So he's pretty donezo. He's a good looking fish. So we will keep him because he is not going to make it probably anyways, because that's one thing I don't like about trout. Super fragile fish. Let's see if we can catch another one here. So this leaves only one time that I've come out here and not caught fish. It's a pretty good spot. These mosquitoes are driving me nuts. I think they're gonna make me call it here because I am getting done. I don't have a Duracell with me. I don't have spray on repellent. Nothing. One last cast, not hitting grass, and then I'm gonna leave these mosquitoes to the trout. Last cast. Gosh dang. Gosh dang, gosh dang, gosh dang. Oh, I'm reeling too fast. Yep, I'm good. Can't even pay attention to what I'm doing. Got a swarm in front of me. Let us get out of here. Throw that on. Let's get back to the truck, guys. We're gonna motor. All right, guys. Thanks for tagging along on this mini adventure today after work. Had a blast, just getting some time to relax. Had a great time catching fish, and proved you guys $25, all it takes. All you need to catch fish and get started for beginners. Just keep that in mind. Yeah. So don't worry about it too much as far as having the best gear, the best tackle, this or that. If you want to go out, learn how to catch fish, you can do it without having to spend an arm and a leg. There are some nicer things. If it were me personally and I was going to outfit a buddy, I would recommend spending at least like $35 to $40 on a rod and reel combo. But that's because I have very specific tastes. If you guys want to know a good middle of the road brand that's actually got some higher quality stuff too, Okuma. Okuma is my rod and reel brand of choice. That rod I was using for a spinner is an Okuma rod, Okuma reel. My the other rod, the steelhead rod I had, the float rod, Okuma rod, Okuma reel. They're awesome, and they're pretty affordable too on the lower end, but still not cheap. If you guys have any questions or want to see anything else, maybe you want to see me try to catch something else with that whippy rod, I really don't want to, but I can try. And then who knows if we get a community going here in the greater Idaho Falls area or the eastern side of the state, around where I live, then maybe I'll do as a giveaway to a beginner and get you all set up with that rod and some other tackle and stuff. If we can get the community big enough and I can actually get to see some of you guys in person. But yeah, it's awesome, awesome day, and just goes to show doesn't take all the money in the world, guys. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening or day whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.